Do you believe there are machines so massive they could swallow a full-sized SUV without breaking a sweat? Welcome to the world of Russian steel beasts, where the laws of physics seem to bend. From 24-wheeled giants as long as a commercial jet to twin-bodied monsters that swim through deadly swamps, these aren't just trucks. They are the most insane military marvels you've ever laid eyes on. Why do they exist? And which machine is the true king of the off-road? Don't blink, because the final giant on our list will absolutely blow your mind. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell to join us as we unearth these world-shaking mechanical secrets. Which monster would you pick to survive the apocalypse? Drop a comment below and let's jump straight into this wild ride. The KRAZ 255 is a mechanical legend that refuses to die, an icon of ruggedness that remains incredibly effective. Known by the nickname Laptyozhnik due to its ultra-wide tires, this 6x6 heavy-duty beast served as the backbone of the Soviet Army for many decades. Its design focuses on conquering terrains where even tanks might hesitate to venture. The greatest highlight is the central tire pressure regulation system, allowing the driver to deflate tires to increase the contact area, helping the vehicle glide over thick mud like a grizzly bear wading through a swampy marshland without ever getting stuck. Under the hood lies a massive YAMZ 238 V8 diesel engine, producing 240 horsepower with maximum torque at low revolutions. This power is not meant for speed, but for the capability to haul bridge sections, heavy artillery, and logistics units weighing dozens of tons through mud as thick as wet concrete. With tires reaching 1.3 meters in height, an average adult standing next to it looks incredibly small. Driving a KRAZ 255 is the pure vibration of raw steel and the deafening roar of the engine, prioritizing absolute brute force over any modern form of driver comfort or luxury interior features. For the American audience, think of the KRAZ 255 as the ultimate monster truck that actually went to war and won. Its reliability is so legendary that thousands remain in active service today, across more than 30 countries worldwide. The steering system is so heavy that the driver requires the strength of a weightlifter to maneuver, but when the road ends and nature turns brutal, there is no vehicle you would trust more. It stands as a profound testament to the engineering philosophy. If you build something heavy enough and simple enough, it will never stop moving forward regardless of conditions. If the KRAZ 255 is a grizzly bear, then the MAZ 537 is a prehistoric leviathan of the logistics forces. Emerging in the late 1950s, this 888 heavy tractor was built with a single objective: moving main battle tanks like the T-72 and T-80 across vast territories. When you see a MAZ 537 hauling a 45-ton tank, the tank suddenly appears unusually small in comparison. With a trailer towing capacity reaching up to 75 tons, this machine is truly a freight locomotive running on massive rubber tires, designed to dominate the battlefield's heavy lift requirements with absolute mechanical dominance and terrifying efficiency. The power of this monster comes from a 38.9-liter V12 diesel engine, a type of power plant originally designed for main battle tanks. It consumes fuel at a horrifying rate, approximately 125 liters per 100 kilometers, equivalent to drinking fuel like a commercial jet engine. However, during the Cold War, the Soviet military did not care about fuel economy. They cared about delivering nuclear missile launchers to their firing positions on time. The permanent 8-wheel drive system ensures it maintains maximum traction on even the most slippery and treacherous surfaces, making it an unstoppable force of nature for strategic heavy transport. Imagine two heavy-duty American semi-trucks welded together and wrapped in thick steel armor. That is the imposing image of the MAZ 537. Its presence served as a powerful psychological weapon, symbolizing the vast industrial defense might of the Soviet Union. It is a brutal, uncompromising machine that does not require paved roads to move its heavy cargo. If you need to transport a mountain of metal through deep mud, the MAZ 537 is the only viable choice. Its legacy lives on today within the strategic transport units of the modern Russian military, remaining an undisputed icon of heavy-duty engineering. In the 1960s, Soviet engineers faced an unimaginable challenge: how to move across the deep snow and endless swamps of Siberia without sinking. Their answer was the ZL-E-167, a prototype that looked like it stepped straight out of a science fiction movie about space exploration. Painted in vibrant orange to be easily identified against the stark white of the Arctic, this 6x6 monster stood nearly 3 meters tall and stretched over 9 meters long. It was not just a truck, but a massive mobile laboratory, designed specifically to conquer the most remote and untouched wilderness areas on the entire planet. To power this 12-ton machine, engineers installed 2 rear-mounted V8 engines, each producing 180 horsepower. The real breakthrough lay in its massive 1.8-meter diameter wheels made of fiberglass to significantly cut down on overall weight. This radical design gave the ZL-E-167 an incredibly low ground pressure, even lower than the footprint of an average adult human. This allowed it to glide over snow layers deeper than 1 meter without any difficulty, a mechanical feat that left Western military observers in absolute awe during the height of the Cold War era's technological race for Arctic dominance. Despite its superior operational capabilities, the ZL-E-167 remained a single prototype due to extremely high production costs. However, this lone orange vehicle became a legend, proving that wheels could indeed conquer the harshest environments if given enough engineering creativity. Today, it sits peacefully in a museum, serving as a bright reminder of an era when human intelligence knew no limits of mechanical madness. Engineers were encouraged to dream of machines that could master any terrain, regardless of how impossible the challenge seemed, leaving behind a legacy of ambition and bold, colorful Soviet innovation. As the era of the MAZ-537 slowly drew to a close, the Russian military required a more powerful successor to operate next-generation weapon systems. The KZ-KT-7428 Rusik was born in 1990 as a perfect answer to the demands of ultra-heavy transportation. While retaining the familiar 888 configuration, the Rusik represented a massive leap in technology with the ability to operate reliably in temperatures ranging from -50 to +50 degrees Celsius. It was specifically designed to haul road trains with a total weight of up to 200 tons, a figure far exceeding any standard truck. Powering this iron horse is the AMZ-8401 turbo diesel engine, churning out 650 horsepower. The vehicle's cab was completely modernized with specialized protection systems against chemical and biological weapons, along with sleeping quarters for the crew. The sophisticated hydro-mechanical transmission system allows for smooth gear changes even while carrying heavy loads of hundreds of tons, ensuring that strategic missile systems are always delivered to their destinations safely and strictly on schedule. It represents the pinnacle of heavy-duty tractor design, engineered to withstand the most brutal operational environments while maintaining high efficiency for the modern army. The KZ-KT-7428 is the backbone of modern Russian logistics, specializing in transporting S-400 air defense systems and ballistic missiles. Its greatest strength lies in its absolute durability, capable of being repaired directly on the battlefield with the simplest of tools. In the world of giant machines, the Rusik represents the Russian philosophy. No need for flashiness, just get the job done in every circumstance. If you see a KZ-KT-7428 on the road, you are witnessing one of the most powerful tractor units in the world, a machine built for war and total reliability. The MAZ-7310, also known as the Urugan, is the most recognizable icon of Soviet military power. Its most distinctive feature is the unique double cab design with a central gap, carefully calculated to place massive Scud ballistic missile launchers along the length of the vehicle. This 808 design not only provides an aggressive appearance but also offers incredible mobility across roadless terrains. Stretching over 14 meters in length, this steel dragon can traverse swampy regions and deep snow with ease. It remains a legendary workhorse, proving that specialized engineering can solve the most difficult logistics challenges. This machine is equipped with a 525 horsepower V12 diesel engine, transmitting power to all 8 massive wheels. The independent suspension system and low-pressure tires allow it to grip the ground like the claws of a predator. The payload capacity of the BAZ-7310 reaches up to 20 tons, enabling it to carry complex logistics equipment. Historically, it was not just a missile launcher, it was also modified into airport crash tenders thanks to its ability to accelerate quickly and cross any terrain to reach distressed aircraft, demonstrating its versatility far beyond the field of battle. The success of the BAZ-7310 lies in its extreme durability and ability to adapt to all harsh environments, from dense forests to scorching deserts. To an American audience, it embodies an era where size and brute force were the ultimate measures of technology. Despite its age, the image of Urugan convoys marching through Red Square always leaves a powerful impression. It proves that with 8 wheels and an intelligent design, there is no obstacle that cannot be overcome, cementing its status as a permanent icon of Soviet-era engineering and strategic heavy-duty military vehicle history. The 9K714 OK system utilizes the BAZ-6944 chassis, one of the most terrifying amphibious machines ever constructed. Instead of a standard truck frame, it features a fully watertight boat-like hull, allowing it to swim across major rivers while carrying a nuclear missile. This capability makes it a hidden predator, able to appear from the most unexpected directions. With an 8xe8 configuration and a 400 horsepower engine, the BAZ-6944 can travel on land at speeds of 70 kilometers per hour and swim through water using powerful water jets, bridging the gap between land transport and tactical naval capability. Technically, integrating a 4-ton ballistic missile onto a vehicle that can swim was a massive challenge. Engineers had to balance the center of gravity perfectly so the vehicle would not capsize while in the water. The hydraulic suspension system allows for adjustable ground clearance, helping it easily enter and exit steep riverbanks. This mobility made the Oka nearly impossible to detect by reconnaissance satellites of that era, as it could hide deep under forest canopies and cross rivers without the need for bridges, maintaining a ghost-like presence on the ever-shifting battlefield and striking with total tactical surprise. Due to this extreme danger, the Oka system was demanded by the United States to be destroyed under the 1987 INF Treaty. The Americans feared that no defense system could react in time to a mobile, amphibious nuclear missile like the OK. Seeing a BAZ-6944 today is extremely rare, but it remains a symbol of the peak of amphibious military engineering. It reminds us that in warfare, the ability to remain invisible and cross impossible terrain is sometimes even more vital than pure firepower, marking a fascinating chapter in the evolution of specialized strategic delivery systems. The KAMAZ-78 also known as Platforma-O, is Russia's cutting-edge military project designed to replace aging Soviet-era missile carriers. This is not just a standard truck, but a massive technological leap featuring a full 16x16 configuration. The most extraordinary feature of this giant is its independent electric drive system for every single wheel. Instead of using traditional drive shafts, each wheel is powered by its own dedicated electric motor, allowing the vehicle to move diagonally or rotate on the spot like a giant mechanical crab, a capability previously unthinkable for a machine weighing hundreds of tons in the field. The heart of the KAMAZ-78 is a powerful 850 horsepower diesel engine that functions primarily as a massive electrical generator. This system provides energy to the electric hub motors, giving the vehicle incredibly smooth operation and unmatched maneuverability. With a payload capacity of up to 85 tons, it is specifically designed to carry intercontinental ballistic missiles such as the YARS or Topol-M. The ability to steer all 16 wheels gives Platforma-O an extremely tight turning radius, allowing it to navigate through dense forests to hide from enemy satellite surveillance with ease while carrying its lethal nuclear cargo. The KAMAZ-78 represents the future of Russian military hardware, where brute force meets artificial intelligence and digital technology. While detailed information remains highly classified, the emergence of Platforma-O has completely changed the game in the field of strategic transportation. For the American audience, it serves as clear evidence that Russia is modernizing its military with technologies capable of challenging any defense system. The BAZ-7844 is not just a vehicle, it is a high-tech mobile fortress on 16 wheels, proving that even the largest machines on Earth can become agile and sophisticated through modern engineering innovation. The Vityaz DT-30PM is a machine unlike anything you have ever seen, featuring a twin body structure connected by a flexible hydraulic joint. It is the ultimate vehicle for conquering the Arctic and bottomless swamps. Thanks to the massive tracks covering both bodies, it possesses an astonishingly low ground pressure, allowing it to pass over minefields without even detonating them. It is like a giant steel centipede, capable of winding through the roughest obstacles. This unique design ensures that the tracks always maintain contact with the ground, providing unparalleled traction in the world's most difficult environments. Powering this swamp monster is a 710 horsepower multi-fuel V12 engine, enabling it to carry 30 tons of cargo across the worst terrains. Not only does it run on land, but the DT-30PM is also an excellent swimmer, using its own tracks to paddle and move through icy rivers. Its ability to operate at temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius makes it the only vital lifeline for Russia's remote military bases in the high north. It does not need paved roads. For the Vityaz, the entire world is a wide-open path waiting to be crossed without hesitation or fear. The Vityaz DT-30PM is not just a transport vehicle, it is a mobile weapon platform capable of carrying modern air defense systems. For an American audience, this is the clearest evidence of Russia's Arctic conquest strategy. Its durability and off-road capabilities have reached legendary status worldwide. When you see a Vityaz gliding across thick mud, you are witnessing the absolute pinnacle of evolution in tracked vehicle manufacturing. It is a machine that redefined what is possible in the most extreme environments on Earth, standing as a true giant of modern military engineering and Arctic exploration. The BAZ-7944 is the absolute pinnacle of Soviet mechanical engineering, a giant with 24 fully active wheels. At 30 meters long, it is equivalent to a Boeing 737 aircraft running on the road. This machine was built in the mid-1980s for a top-secret mission, transporting a 100-ton intercontinental ballistic missile. To bear that terrifying weight, engineers had to design a chassis system that could wind like a snake to navigate tight corners, a feat that no other vehicle had ever achieved. It remains the largest wheeled military vehicle ever successfully produced in human history. Instead of a conventional diesel engine, the BAZ-7944 uses a 1,950 horsepower gas turbine engine from a T-80 tank to run an electric generator. This power then fuels 24 electric motors located at each wheel hub, turning it into a massive hybrid vehicle from the 1980s. This system provides immediate maximum torque, allowing the hundreds of tons machine to start smoothly. The steering capability of 16 of its axles gives the 30-meter-long vehicle a surprisingly small turning radius, far exceeding the expectations of experts and making it a master of complex maneuvers despite its incredible scale. Only 2 BAZ-7944s were ever built, and they remain the world's largest mechanical monsters to this day. The BAZ-7944 proved that human limits lie only within the imagination. It is the ultimate symbol of a mechanical empire that dared to dream the craziest ideas and turn them into reality. When standing before the BAZ-7944, you don't just see a truck, you are witnessing a wonder of the modern world, a true leviathan of the roads that marks the absolute boundary of what wheeled transport can achieve. It is a masterpiece of engineering that will never be forgotten. From the mudslinging Kraz 255 to the colossal 24-wheeled BAZ-7944, Russian military engineering has always pushed the absolute limits. These machines weren't built for comfort, they were designed to survive and conquer in the harshest conditions on the planet. Which of these behemoths impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss our next videos. See you in the next one.